Ozzy, we're in Coffin Bay. How come?
Because of Liam. Liam's been kind enough to range all of our wines here. We've got the end of the gondola and a very impressive sort of spread on everything, so we're very fortunate. Thanks, mate.
Not a problem, and why wouldn't you too? It's absolutely brilliant, love it.
Big shout out to Liam at Cellarbrtions at Coffin Bay. It's an amazing little store, town of 2,000 that wells up to 6,000 or 8,000 in the holiday season. Need a fantastic bottle shop, and that's what they've got. Instead of now going to Port Lincoln, they can get some of the best wines in Australia right there in Coffin Bay.
The first thing you notice about Pinot Gris is it's got a tinge of colour, and that's because it really is the ugliest grape variety in the world. It's quite an ugly duckling. It's not really white, it's not really pink, it's sort of grey. So you do get a little bit of colour in the pickup as you're making it.
Our first experience today is Chris and Linda Hank from Experience Coffin Bay and Pure Oysters. Can't believe how many similarities there are with oyster growing and grape growing. And it sounds really unusual because one's viticulture, one's aquaculture, one's land-based, one's water-based. The site is very fixed. And in their case, the environment that they are blessed with is what we're blessed with as well. And I thought that was just remarkable.
Never did I dream that I'd jump in the water with the waders on and pull off the nets and actually harvest some oysters myself. It was pretty fascinating. Then to see some that are 12 to 14 years old and worth $100 a pop, that to me was astonishing.
There's not many food and wine combinations that really impress me, but oysters and Sauvignon Blanc in particular really do. I mean, a lot of seafood leaves an aftertaste in your mouth, which Sauvignon Blanc just sort of mops it up and cleans it up a little bit.
They're slick operators. They've had to think about exactly what they want to do, and the fact that they were doing it off a proper boat where it's fully enclosed. They can take out people of all ages. They don't necessarily have to get into the water. They can see everything being harvested and they get to taste the freshest oysters you'll ever taste. Chris and Linda just took us straight across the bay from where the oyster farms were. We got dropped off right on the beach, and Renae from the Coastal Safaris was there to meet us. She took us on a bit of a four-wheel drive trek through the Coffin Bay National Park.
Bit of water, bit of stone. It's always good being in that environment. I'm always happier on the dirt than off, and I thought that was pretty good.
Had a bit of a walk up the sand dune, didn't see any reptiles, so no snakes, nothing for anyone to get really frightened about. And we got to see some emus running along.
We're fortunate enough in the wine biz to eat plenty of good fresh produce, but the Wakimi were A+. You just don't get any better than that. Those little tapasy hits of flavour were just absolutely to die for. Today's prawns from around the local region were A+. Beautiful sauce to accompany it, and that worked extremely well with the Chardonnay.
It was Renae's idea that we actually just set up some deck chairs and have a bit of a rest and take in the scenery. So we paired the moment with the Satan Scholar 2019 Masters Series Chardonnay.